Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Captain Chandan. So guys, this is another video for CPL and ATPL exam and we are covering general air navigation. So today topic will be the angle of dip and some basic understanding about relative bearing. Kindly do subscribe and share for more videos and thank you for watching. We will start now.
Bay International Airport information Foxtrot 05000. Wind calm, runway 07 in use.
First topic is angle of dip. The angle of dip is the angle in the vertical plane between the horizontal and the earth magnetic field at a point. So at equator dip is 0 and at pole it is maximum. This is the question in DGCA. Take one bar of magnet and you are at equator. Now balance that magnet from its middle, that is called pivot point. If you are at equator, the magnet will be in horizontal plane. As you go towards the pole, it can be either north pole or south pole. The magnet will be inclined in vertical plane, or you can say inclined with magnetic flux. So the angle between horizontal plane and vertical plane, that is called angle of dip. As you can see in the diagram, horizontal plane, that is H, and magnetic axis nothing but is magnetic meridian. So difference between the angle between horizontal plane and vertical plane is called angle of dip. Relative bearing, direction of a ground station determined by taking datum as the heading of aircraft is called relative bearing. Relative bearing is very simple. As we know that for direction we take datum north. It can be either magnetic true or compass. But for relative bearing of aircraft, we take aircraft heading as a datum. For example, if aircraft heading is 090 degree and ground station is on 180 degree. So the relative bearing of aircraft will be 090 degree because taking heading as a datum and datum is called 0. So from heading clockwise to the ground station will be 90 degree. So relative bearing of aircraft will be 90 degree. Similar, from ground station relative bearing to the aircraft will be 270. Taking datum as a ground station and clockwise to the aircraft, it will be 270. The relative bearing of an object is the clockwise angle in degree from the heading of aircraft to a starting line drawn from the ground station. Relative bearing neither true or not magnetic or even in compass. Remember some terms, magnetic bearing, that is called QDM, equals relative bearing plus heading magnetic. True bearing, that is called QUJ, equals relative bearing or heading plus heading magnetic, and heading will be in true. All the Q code, that is QDM, QDR, QUJ, we will learn fully detail in radio navigation chapter. As you can see in first diagram, the relative bearing of ground station, that is in magenta color, taking datum as a heading and clockwise, it will be 270. So the relative bearing will be 270. In second picture, again taking datum from heading, that will be 135. And in third picture, the relative bearing of ground station is 180. There is some more example. As you can see, this is the ground station, and so aircraft A relative bearing is 000 because taking a datum from heading and heading is pointing to the station. So relative bearing will be 0. If we are talking about aircraft V, the relative bearing is 090. Again taking a datum from heading to the ground station, that will be 090, and the aircraft C, the relative bearing is 180. Hope you fully understand the topic. If you have a doubt, kindly comment on video. By next video, I will cover numericals from variation, deviation and compass and some mixed problem with heading, drift, track and many more. Thank you for watching and God bless you.